All right, buckle up, everyone, because today we're diving deep, deep into the world of trusted computing.
Ooh, trusted computing. Sounds ominous, doesn't it?
It does, right? But don't worry, you don't need a PhD in computer science to get this.
Definitely not. We're here to break it down.
Exactly. We're going to unpack what it is, why it matters, and how it affects, well, basically everyone.
Sounds like a plan.
So let's start with something we can all relate to. Trust. We trust our devices with a lot, right? I mean, passwords, photos, messages.
Oh, yeah. All that juicy stuff.
Exactly. And we have ways to protect them, of course, passwords, antivirus software. But what if we could build that trust directly into the very core of our devices?
Build it right in, huh? Interesting.
Right. That's the idea behind trusted computing. And at the heart of it all is this little thing called the Trusted Platform Module, or TPM for short.
Okay, TPM. So what's that all about?
Imagine it like a super secure vault, like a mini Fort Knox, but instead of gold, it holds the keys to your digital kingdom.
Keys to the digital kingdom. I like that. It's more than just a password manager, though, right?
Oh, way more. This is next level stuff. It's talking about encryption keys, the things that keep your data scrambled and unreadable to anyone who shouldn't be seeing it.
Okay, so like even if someone managed to hack into your operating system, the TPM would still be there guarding your data.
Precisely. It's like having a bodyguard for your most sensitive information, even if the rest of your digital house is compromised.
That's reassuring.
Definitely. But there's even more to it. Have you heard of something called remote attestation?
Remote attestation. Vaguely. Refresh my memory.
Okay, so picture this. Your device has a digital passport, a way to prove its identity and trustworthiness to other devices and networks.
Oh, right. So it can vouch for itself, basically saying, hey, I'm legit. No funny business going on here.
Exactly. Like when you're trying to log into your work email from home, remote attestation can help verify that it's really you, or rather your trusted device, trying to connect.
Which is super important these days with remote work and everything being in the cloud.
Absolutely. And it's not just about verifying your device, but also making sure that it's running the right software.
Ah, right, because you don't want any sneaky malware lurking around. That's where Secure Boot comes in, right?
You got it. Think of Secure Boot as the digital bouncer for your device. It checks the guest list at startup, making sure only authorized software is allowed to run.
No party crashers allowed. So
Yeah.
even before your operating system fully loads up, Secure Boot is making sure everything is on the up and up.
You got it. But wait, there's more. Once your device is up and running, sealed storage comes into play.
Sealed storage, okay. What does that do? Lock things down even further.
Exactly. Imagine specific data being locked in a vault. Only certain programs, the ones with the right clearance, can open it.
Interesting. So it's like compartmentalizing sensitive information within the device itself.
Exactly. And to make sure we're dealing with the real deal, not some imposter device, there's something called the endorsement key, or EK.
Endorsement key. This sounds serious.
It is. Think of it like your device's unique fingerprint, baked right into the TPM. It can't be copied or tampered with easily.
So every device has its own little digital DNA,
Yeah.
essentially.
Pretty much. And this isn't just limited to our laptops and phones.
Oh, really? Where else are we seeing trusted computing pop up?
Everywhere. Businesses use it to protect their sensitive data, banks for online transactions.
Makes sense. Security is paramount in those areas.
Absolutely. And even things like streaming services use it to control access to copyrighted content.
Right, to make sure we're not all just sharing passwords and getting around paying for our favorite shows.
Exactly. But of course, it's not all sunshine and roses.
Oh, there's a catch.
Well, with any technology this powerful, there are always concerns. Some people worry that trusted computing could give too much control to device manufacturers or software companies.
I see. So potentially they could have the power to restrict how you use your own device.
Exactly. That's one of the big concerns. And then there's the whole issue of privacy.
Right, because if this technology isn't used responsibly, it could be misused.
Exactly. It could potentially be used for surveillance or to limit what users can access.
So it's a double-edged sword. It has the potential to make our digital lives more secure, but it also has the potential to be misused.
Exactly. And that's why it's so important for us to be aware of how this technology works and what the potential implications are.
Absolutely. Knowledge is power, right?
Couldn't agree more. We need to be informed and ask questions, especially when it comes to something as important as the security and privacy of our digital lives.
Well said. At the end of the day, it's our responsibility to make sure our data and our devices are protected.
Exactly. And on that note, we'll leave you with this. While trusted computing can add layers of security, it's essential to stay vigilant, informed, and maybe just a little bit skeptical. Trust but verify, right?
Always.
Yep.
Because in the digital world, just like in the real world, not everything is always as it seems.